Hi, everyone, and welcome to FranTastic InSights, where we provide insights into some of the coolest brands in franchising. My name is Joan Winchester. Thrilled to be here with you today, and I'm actually the franchise expansion vice president for FranServe. And if you're not familiar with FranServe, FranServe is one of the largest franchise consulting firms, actually the largest in the world. And basically, our mission is very simple. We help people change lives through franchise ownership. And we do that through a network of pretty incredible franchisors like Floor Coverings International and franchise consultants who help their candidates explore franchise opportunities. And I got to tell you, today, I am super excited to have an outstanding franchise opportunity with us, and that's Floor Coverings International, super hot brand. And we're so fortunate because Chris Schaffer, the franchise development director for Floor Coverings International, is here to work with us. So welcome, Chris.
Thank you, Joan. And I'm happy to be here and love the opportunity and talking about expanding small business ownership and certainly being able to talk about Floor Coverings International.
Super. And Chris, I would love if you could just share with us and our audience a little bit about Floor Coverings International, what it does, your role with the company, and what traits make your brand unique.
Sure. No, absolutely. And thank you for that. And really, before I even really talk about what makes us who we are, would love to talk about really just us as holistically, right? I mean, this is, if you're interested in home improvement, if you're showing home improvement, this is pardon me, but it's silly to not think about Floor Coverings International, and for a couple of reasons. Number one, we're a publicly traded company with 30 plus years of experience. We've been around 30 plus years. We're going to be around another 30 plus years. We have co-op branding throughout the United States and North America, 20 plus marketing brands. Our top half of our franchisees are averaging over 2 million in total revenue. And not to mention, not only do we have the chops in place, the structure in place, 200 plus franchisees, but 400 open territories. So not only are there plenty of people that are already successfully doing this, but we're year over year, 58% growth, but there's still plenty of opportunity out there. Now, what we really are, Floor Coverings International, right? The bottom line is that we are a company that is improving people's lives, not only on the small business side, but what makes us different is that in an industry, flooring in general, that's $116 billion, and it's with a B. I mean, it's a huge industry. We are changing the retail side of things, where we know the consumer is not interested in going to that retail facility and then talking to somebody who wants to tell you what they want. We want to ask questions and get an idea of what is going to make your house different, what's going to help you. And so we're coming into the house with a showroom that's got over 3,000 samples of flooring that we can show to the homeowner. But not only that, we're behind us is a customer service that's second to none. I'm sure that anybody that's listening to this, Joan, I'm sure you has had some experience dealing with a contractor in your house. And it's no secret, it's the highest complained service by consumers across North America. So we have a strong focus on bringing in a customer service side and bringing in a consultative approach. So we've eliminated the retail side. We come in as consultants, and then we buy directly from the manufacturer. We're not buying from a middleman. We're able to be as competitive as possible. But what's key in all this is that the service that we provide doesn't mean that we need to be as competitive as possible. What it really means is that we can increase our margin. So we're changing what everybody wants. This is a world right now where, look, I just spoke with somebody the other day who told me in 30 days in Dallas, if they stopped building homes, they would run out of their supply of homes. So what it means is there's a generation of people that are moving into existing homes or aren't making that change and decide to make a difference in their house. So this is an industry that's skyrocketing, and with the support that we have, being a publicly traded company it's a win-win for everybody as far as we're concerned.
Wow, it's amazing. I love your enthusiasm. So Chris, tell me a little bit about who you're looking to reach in your expansion. What markets? Sure.
So, as I said, we have 400 plus markets. We're in Canada as well as the United States, and just about, it's hard to say, John, dependent and say, look, we're interested in Denver, we're interested in New York. We are, but there's also, 390 other territories that we're interested in. I would wager that pretty much any market that you have somebody that's interested in or someone is interested in, there's going to be availability. We aren't, what we're looking for isn't the area that has the the mansions, if you will, because most of the time they're not looking to talk to somebody directly. They have that help. But other than that, we are open for whatever. Now we provide protected areas for our franchisees. And we certainly assist on the digital side, the marketing side with that. So there's a way to coexist with other people where they're not overlapping, but there's plenty of opportunity out there, and plenty of homes. And as far as I know, when they continue to build new homes, they have floors in them too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's amazing. That's great. It's great to know. So Chris, John, can you tell us a little bit about the qualities that you look for in a franchise owner?
Sure. Now, listen, if you have somebody that's interested and has some form of leadership and wants to scale and build a successful business, that's what we're looking for. It doesn't mean that we certainly, I can tell you that 95% of our franchisees are not from the flooring world, because they don't necessarily understand that customer service first is what's important to you as a homeowner or anybody else, right? If I have you coming into my house, I don't need you to dictate to me. I need you to help me and show me how I can make a difference in my own home. And so it's leadership first, potentially building a small team, 4 or 5 potential employees, and scaling. What's very clear in our business is that we aren't a mobile flooring showroom with those samples and one person. Our territories are built to scale up, and scale means adding to that team, adding showrooms, and taking advantage of that territory as a whole.
Great. Thank you for that. So Chris, do you do anything special for veterans?
We do. We work with VetFran. So there's a 10% discount on our franchise fee. And we have a very robust franchisees that come from the veteran world. And, a lot of our franchisees would love to talk to other people that are interested in their experience coming from that side. But we certainly, we are very, very veteran friendly and certainly appreciative of their service. And we work with them to help them be successful.
Great, great. We love veterans. We work a lot with veterans. So thanks, Chris, for that. Now let's go a little deeper. And if we can, talk about one of our favorite hashtags at FranServe on social media is Franchise Strong. Mm-hmm. And we're passionate about the concept of Franchise Strong. It embodies basically everything that franchising is, right? A united group of caring, creative entrepreneurs that want to help people change their lives through franchising ownership. Many people think about being their own boss, and franchising makes that a reality, and we live that every day at FranServe. So no matter what the circumstances, the franchise community never loses sight of that. So can you share with us a little bit of what Franchise Strong means to you?
Certainly. I mean, listen, there's several meanings to me when it comes to Franchise Strong, but I think maybe there's a story of a gentleman whose name is Javier Alonso. Actually, he's in San Antonio. He was in Venezuela, had a very successful contracting business, but he has a young child, and his wife was held at gunpoint in Venezuela. They were afraid for their child. So they needed to make an investment to leave that country and get an E2 visa, of which, we have quite a few successful stories bringing over, injecting money into the economy and coming over. Well, he was afraid for his family, moved to San Antonio, is now, a multi-million franchisee, making more money than he ever did in Venezuela. He actually told me the other day that it took him 2 years to realize that he could walk in public in the United States and not have his head on a swivel and not be concerned for himself. But, it alludes back to what I think that the Franchise Strong means to me in another portion, is that we're certainly changing a person's life, right? Having them come over, sort of realize that dream. But when there's no secret to me that small business is what keeps the economic wheel turning. And so if we can assist people to move forward in the franchise world and inject some of that economy into us, which is sorely needed right now, but not only that, improve their lives and others' lives as they come in. And, look, at the end of the day, we are a franchise concept, but we're also very concerned with our franchisees. There's a publication called Franchise Business Review, and we are rated #1 in franchisee to franchisee rapport. That's not them dealing with us, that's them dealing with each other. And that's what we're all about. We're not looking at bringing on another franchise or a franchisee, we're bringing someone else into our family. And if along that way we can help the economy and help their lives, to me, that means Franchise Strong to me.
Great, great. What a great story. Thanks so much for sharing that. What a rewarding role you play with Fort Coverings International, and a great brand You may really make a difference in people's lives, both for them and their families, and we're grateful for that. So thank you again, Chris, for participating today in FranTastic InSights. Any last thoughts before we wrap up today?
Well, look, it's just as I said, right? This is a world right now where there is opportunity, and we have a lot of opportunity, but we have that support behind us. We're growing. And so if there is interest, now is the time to call us, to look at us, look at what we have, and allow us to explain it more. And hopefully you'll see, hey, listen, this isn't just me talking. There's 40, 50 other corporate employees and 200 plus franchisees that will back this up. And it's a proven model. And we are excited as we move forward, and our growth is fantastic. And hopefully we can help you guys grow as well.
Great. Thank you again, Chris. And I got to add, group of nice people as well. So pleasure always working together. And thank you again. And thank everyone today for listening to FranTastic InSights with our special guest, Chris Schaffer, Floor Coverings International. So thank you again, Chris.
Thank you.